Would you travel to the Middle East as a solo female?
Where in the Middle East exactly?
Middle Eastern woman here. I'll just tell you this: never compromise your safety as a woman because you're afraid someone will think you're offensive. Objective reality matters more, you matter more. I wouldn't come here alone if you've never lived in a conservative society before, no.
I have a friend that worked for a few years in Qatar. She was in her late 50s back then and said her experience was that older women were shown a lot of respect, but if you're young and unmarried it would depend on where exactly and under what circumstances. I personally wouldn't work in most Arab countries, but that's because I'm lesbian and married to a woman and I'm not too sure about the acceptance there. I have family in Egypt, and I say absolutely not.
Jordan: yes, I've done it twice for work. Just have to be sensible like you would on your own in any unfamiliar place. Really depends which country and maybe whether it's cities, accessible and more cosmopolitan, or small towns etc. If you're a woman, stay away from Egypt. Specifically, Cairo.
My brother in Christ, Jordan literally asks you to sign a document that you are not traveling alone if you're a woman.
Absolutely not. Hard no.
Define Middle East. If you are talking about Dubai, then yes. If you are talking about Iran, probably not so much. Totally depends on the nation. But my answer is mostly no. No amount of money is going to make me risk my life unless it's like millions of USD. And even then it would mostly err on the side of caution. Very much depends on what nation. Some of them you may be okay. Others I would strongly recommend against. Honestly, as a gay man I wouldn't even go to Dubai for free, and I suspect that is the safest place to go. If you mean Bahrain, then absolutely. Obviously be careful at night and traveling in certain areas. But for the most part one never felt unsafe there. Was about the same level of cautious and worried about my safety there as I am in the United States. In any city. Edit. I'd like to add that Bahrain has a large U.S. military installation. And a large U.S. and expat population. It's a melting pot of different ethnicities, religions, and people of all walks of life. If your job is to take you there, I'd take the job. I loved every second of being there, as I was there for an extended period of time, and almost every person I came across was extremely friendly and kind. I was able to be immersed in a beautiful and different culture from what I was used and enjoyed. Every second. I agree with other commenters who are stating not to listen to people who group every single Middle Eastern country together, as the Middle East is extremely large and every country is different. Most of the rumors of it being unsafe are true. Might be more lax in Dubai or somewhere like that. But to answer your question, no, I would not go there as a lone female. And I travel alone all the time. God, don't do it. Heard of many rape stories from women that went to Middle East either for work or vacations. One ended up in jail for reporting it. The Middle East is a big place. On one extreme, you'd probably be as okay as you would in an average US city. Take that for what you will. On the other extreme, you could be dead quite quickly. Neither one sounds fantastic to me. You should try asking this in The Girl's Survival Guide. Not a fantastic question this. A bit like saying, is Africa safe? Quote, where in the Middle East are you going? Are you an experienced traveler? Countries like UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, Israel and even Saudi Arabia will be perfectly safe for someone who is traveling for work with an international company. These countries are well developed and people in general are actually quite hospitable. I wouldn't listen to half the Reddit commenters who are probably Americans who have never left their country. I would avoid Iraq, Syria, Iran, Libya though, as they are pretty unstable. I have some friends teaching at international schools in Qatar, UAE, and Saudi. All have nothing but amazing things to say about the schools, which are fantastically rich and where students have every affordable opportunity at their disposal. I have friends in Northern Africa, and white women disappear. 1 or 2 a year. They're taken into the Sahara as wives. I have a sister with red hair, and on our visits my father received dozens of marriage proposals. She was 11 years old. I don't even want to go there as a solo male.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.